All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Thursday. How are you? What's going on for you? Let's see what's happening. I want to use this deck today. We'll get to the Cosmic Journey Oracle probably in the extended part of this if you're part of Pathfinders. We're going to talk a little bit today on the live about Ascension and how you see it unfolding in your life. The spiritual business class this year, going to be in March, at the end of March. We're going to talk about Ascension, and as I see it, Ascension has to do with elevating out of survival mode, getting away from working your life to the bone, getting away from toxic corporate structures, getting away from living your life in a way that isn't anything but chasing your tail. Okay, that's part of Ascension, getting out of that structure. So we're going to talk about that today on the live at noon. I almost said 2. It's at noon for the Pathfinder group. Okay, and so bring your Q&A. Going to talk Pisces birthdays and such. Okay, so I believe the spiritual business class is ready for sign up, but I really want to talk about this one particular issue with you Pathfinders. All right, let's see where we go. Let's see where we go. Unknown territory, for real. You're exactly where you need to be. Kind of scary though. Beginning a new cycle. The unknown territory is moving into the past. I really like that. I really like that. And ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. That's precisely what I'm talking about. That some of you are in a cycle of feeling like you're in the wrong place because it's unfamiliar. And I have talked about this in relationship issues in the past. Just because something is unfamiliar doesn't mean it's wrong. Okay, a lot of times in relationships we go for the familiar, but the familiar can be the toxic, right? So consider the feeling of unfamiliar as also something to be learned from and understood where it's going. Now, this feels to me like this is a new cycle. It's something very positive. And let's see what's happening here. All right, lovely. I just saw the Judgment card, and now I see the Hermit card. So this is about surrendering to the message that's showing up, surrendering to your own wisdom. That's really beautiful. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, 9 of Wands, 3 of Cups, 4 of Wands, King of Cups. Wow. All right. So the Ascension part of this conversation does have to do with no longer just falling back into the familiar. I feel like some of you feel confused by this. 7 of Cups, not sure what to choose. It's almost like, and I definitely remember if I have a block around my creativity, then I'm trying to put out something new. I'm trying to go into unknown territory. But if I have a block around it, sometimes it can be around money, the 6 of Pentacles, worrying about money, and my ego, 6 of Wands, worrying about, will I look stupid doing this? I mean, as a content creator, that's a real possibility, right? That you could look stupid, that I could have gone on and read tarot on YouTube, and I'm sure there are plenty of people who think I look stupid, but I don't care. I don't care anymore because I know the path that I'm following. I know my voice. I know what I'm doing. And there's another level of this that is unknown territory for me, that is a stretch for me, and you guys are helping me make that transition because we are co-creating this channel together, okay? Now, this does feel like some of you can pull back. 4 of Pentacles, you're getting some information coming through that seems kind of big or seems kind of scary or seems like, is that what I'm supposed to be doing? I think that the toughest question to answer is, how do I know for sure? And if you have kind of an exploratory bone in your body, if you have a curious bone in your body, if you are somebody who's willing to ask the tough questions or call somebody up out of the blue or give something a try without having it be a sure thing, then you are ahead of a lot of other people. There's a ton of people on this planet who are terrified of their looking stupid, or losing money, feeling foolish, doing the wrong thing. There's a ton of people like that. So that's one of the purposes of ascension. One of the purposes of twin flame is to get you out of these old patterns. 9 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. And the true information comes through heart chakra. The true information comes through intuition. That's why I make those videos. I'll put a little card up here if you missed it, in case you missed it, about how to tell your intuition from fear. All right. I will put that up for you. And the heart chakra has a lot to do with it. So I think the age of Aquarius feels to me like we're moving from this tried and true path where everybody knows what you're supposed to do. Everybody, sort of falls in line with these tried and true patterns. We're out there breaking trail. We're out there cutting through the wilderness. We are breaking trail. And we need each other. 3 of Cups and 4 of Wands. We need each other. All right? You and me, we need each other. And I also feel like this is going to be personified in a partner who's also on the spiritual path, who's trying to break trail, and you guys need each other. And I don't mean that in a needy kind of way. I just mean that they have the key to something that you need, that you're seeking, that you're trying to work on for yourself. You have the key that they need, that they're seeking, that they're trying to figure out for themselves. One of my suspicions in doing twin flame readings, and I think I might, this is now coming to me, my creativity is wide open. One of the things I've been wanting to do for a long time is to understand how you find twin flame in an astrology chart. So all y'all who are twin flames, okay, I would like you, if you have the accurate chart, okay, meaning you know the birth time and you know the location of birth and you know the birth date and everything, you have the information, all right, within an hour. So like my cousin says, well, my mom was at, noon mass and she had me as soon as they left the church and went to the hospital. So she's like 2:00. That's a pretty good time stamp. I have the accurate time on my birth certificate. Most people do too. If you have the accurate pieces of information for both of you and you believe this person to be your twin flame, I would like to see those charts, because I am conducting a little experiment in what is in a chart that is indicating twin flame. I think it's north node. I think it has something to do with an opposite north node. I think it has something to do with an intersected or bisected north node, blah, 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 blah. Okay? So, soulfulrevolutiontv@gmail.com. Please send me your charts, but only if you have both. Okay? And only if you have the information correct. I would like to see them. All right? Because that's going to be my new experiment here. This feels to me like King and Queen of Cups. You're both breaking trail. You're both moving forward. You're both doing things that are unknown, feel unknown to you. Maybe you feel a little insecure. Maybe you feel like you can't do it alone, or there's something you need to learn. And there's a person who has the key to that knowledge. All right. I want to see those charts. Now, some of you are surrendering to the wisdom that you are bringing in, but you definitely see gaps in the information. You see the patterns. You see the ego. You see the struggle with the 3D. You see all of this, third parties. You see all of it. But there's something about this connection that shows you that those things are necessary as part of the twin flame path. It's not like it's a boundary. Let me just say this to you. I'm studying transcendental meditation, and I've been listening to some videos of some of the people who have been instrumental in teaching twin flame, or teaching transcendental meditation. And one of the persons said, when you see a river and you see it roiling and very fast moving water, but it's all like churned up, okay, in a river. The reason it's churned up is not just the water itself. It's the rocks. It's the stuff it's got to get around. So your path forward is about removing the rocks so that things can flow. It's not about, I mean, we talk about healing a lot, but I feel like this is a good metaphor for being able to flow in your spiritual path. All you're doing is you're removing obstacles. You already have it all in you. You're just removing obstacles. If you can think about it like that, then things become easier. It becomes flow. And you can be like, okay, life is presenting me with this challenge and with that challenge and with this rock and with this rock. It's about removing those rocks. And that will help you flow. Okay? So I definitely see Virgo here, and I see all the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Virgo. So if you are those Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or if you are dealing with someone like that, you may not have any idea about this new person if it's a new person coming in. I'll be looking into those in the extended. The link is below if you want to continue on. If you're part of Pathfinders, rest of the reading starts right now.